This is the AutoMeter Elite Series Pit Road Speed Tach. Engineered for the racetrack rather than the test bench, our 1 RPM programming resolution guarantees accuracy unheard of in the industry. Using full dial LED illumination, the largest dial face available, and a super lightweight composite housing, the Elite Series truly sets the standard for what can be done with a tachometer. To this date, there has never been a single pit road speed violation handed down to a vehicle running this tach. Your shift light and over-rev functions are built in, but the star of the show is the most precise pit road speed indicators legally allowed by NASCAR. While the tach can be programmed with the push buttons using the old capture method, it's the inclusion of the PIC module here that really sets it apart. One PIC can run every tach on a team, and there's no external power needed for the module. Simply plug the quick connect into the back of the tach and you're ready to go. Let's move on to the rundown of how to configure this tach. Once the PIC is connected to the tach, we'll see RTD for read tach data. Click the enter button and we'll have paired the two. Now scroll through the menus to SPTS for shift point set. Hit enter again. First thing we see, PRSR for pit road speed RPM. Go ahead and hit enter there to select that. Now at Daytona, pit road speed is limited to 55 miles an hour. Given a rollout of 88.25 inches and a 370 gear ratio, pit road speed will be exactly 4,510 RPM. We're going to set that RPM into the PIC module. Hit the return button to store it. And that configures our green band with all 5 indicators lit to that exact RPM. Now we've got a 5 mile an hour window that can be taken advantage of. This technically, using the same formula, gives us up to 4,920 RPM without incurring a penalty. We will now configure our red band to give us 1 lit indicator for every mile an hour above pit road speed using the bands function, which is abbreviated as BNDS. So we'll scroll through the bands, hit enter, and then scroll to the high band and hit enter again. We know that our 5 mile an hour spread is exactly 410 RPM. And we can program that into the PIC, hit the return button to store it, and now we can push it right up to the limit without any fear of incurring a drive-through penalty. The green, yellow, and flashing red warning bands can also be configured in the exact same manner. Now the final step is to upload this information to the tach itself. We're going to hit return to back out, and then scroll to UPDT for update tach. Hit enter. The indicators on the tach are going to flash green to let you know the programming was successful and that you're set to go. Now your settings are stored in the PIC's memory, so you can simply plug it into another car and upload right away if the rollout and gear ratio are the same. Well, thanks for your interest in the AutoMeter Elite Pit Road Speed Tach. With a long history spanning more wins in NASCAR than every other gauge manufacturer combined, AutoMeter is committed to leading the field and making sure you do the same.